Hey, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be talking about some key digital marketing interview questions, and I want to share some answers on how you can approach these questions. So, the first question I want to cover off is what are the different types of digital marketing? So, there are a lot of different types out there. For example, PPC campaign management, which is running ads on search engines, SEO, which is essentially the process of getting your website to rank organically on search engines. Then there's social media marketing, content marketing, influencer marketing, there's even email marketing, etc. The next question is why should businesses invest in digital marketing? And another way they can ask this is what are the advantages of digital marketing? So, digital marketing has a variety of advantages. For example, you can start with the budget that you have, and there are no predefined budgets. For example, when you look at traditional marketing, um, there are fixed budgets there in terms of media spend. The next advantage is that you can have a very data driven approach on where you want to invest more, where you want to invest less, or how you actually want to optimize your marketing strategy. Along with this, digital marketing allows you to target specific um, members on the internet based on what your business requirements are. For example, if you have an e-commerce business that only caters to dresses for women, you obviously don't want your ads to show up in front of men or essentially people who are not interested in dresses. So that really allows you to hone in and really optimize your marketing strategy to really be in front of the people who matter the most for your business. What are some important digital marketing tools? So there are a variety of tools that you can be using. For example, Google Analytics, which allows you to understand how users interact with your brand website. There are also other tools like Keyword Planner, which allows you to see how many people are searching for different terms within Google search. And that gives you an idea of what people are essentially interested in the market. Along with this, another important tool is Google Search Console. That allows you to get an understanding of how your website ranks within Google and how Google really interacts with your website. Another tool is Google Page Insights. That gives you an idea of how long it takes your business website to load and how Google views that page load speed. Having a fast page load time is crucial for a business's success because the longer it takes your site's page to load, the greater the chances that someone will drop off early. And because that's not a good user experience, Google's not going to rank your site on top. PPC or SEO, which is better? So I have a separate video that I've made on this, which I will link on the top right. But at a high level, PPC is very helpful if you want quick results and you don't want to wait for SEO to kick in. Now, SEO, although is a much longer process than PPC, it is also essentially helping you get free traffic through search engines. Of course, through PPC, you can't possibly cover every single keyword on search results that you'd want to show up for. So that's where SEO kicks in. When businesses wonder whether PPC or SEO is better. To be honest, the best solution is having a combination of both within your business. What is the next big trend of digital marketing? Now, while I'm recording this video right now in 2023, the biggest trend is really the advancement of AI and using automation and machine learning to better inform your digital marketing strategy. Now, this might change depending on when you're viewing this video, but that's kind of where the market is headed right now. Do you have any experience with marketing automation? Now, it's okay to say no because you might not have really been in a job position that would allow you to really leverage it, but a few things to keep in mind in terms of automation. One is using SA360 for target bidding portfolios. That's one thing I would recommend reading up on. The next thing is potentially looking into Optimizely for multivariate landing page testing, as well as looking into Persado as a tool for multivariate ad copy and landing page messaging. So these are three things in terms of automation that what I would recommend that you read up on, as well as look into how Google uses automation, machine learning for the responsive search ads within Google Ads if that's something that the job description requires. So I'd recommend that you kind of, read up on these if you don't already have experience with these products. Suppose the team can't decide on which creative to use. How would you solve this? So the main goal here is to focus on that you would want to take a data driven approach because data is something that's available within digital marketing, which is great. So the next question might be, what if you don't have data available to make the decision? Then, in that case, I would recommend setting up an A B test, which will allow you to gather data to see which of the two creatives or messaging resonates the best with users. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you and I think is the best creative. What matters is what users think is the best messaging or what resonates with them the best. Explain a time where your team did not agree with your idea. Now, I would really recommend using an example from your personal experience or personal professional experience and really kind of tailor it in a way that it shows your strength in knowing how to handle conflict or how to professionally handle disagreements within the team. The question here is really to see how you work within a team environment because not everyone's going to agree on everything all the time. What is your biggest strength or weakness? So when it comes to strength, remember to kind of showcase a strength that is relevant to the job description that you're applying for because you want to share something that'll showcase and really highlight that hey, I'm a great fit for this position. Now when you're talking about your biggest weakness, I would recommend being true. I do not lie on this question, but use a weakness that wouldn't directly affect your ability to perform the day to day tasks within this job that you're applying for. So it might be something like maybe I'm a sensitive person, so I get you know hurt much easier than others. So things like that. But of course, kind of tailor it based on what's true for you. Why digital marketing? So this question can be framed in different ways, but the goal is for the hiring manager to understand, you know, what drove you to pursue a career in digital marketing. Again, the answer to this will be unique to you, and be honest and truthful about what your passion is and what kind of got you into the digital marketing world. Another question might be share an example of an idea of yours that did work. Again, a great way to show off a strength. This might be a landing page test that you did, an ad copy test you might have done. Maybe you worked on some optimization or shared an idea that really helped the business. It's great if you have any statistical numbers um, to back up that your idea worked. For example, you might say that I launched a landing page test um, which led to a 42% improvement in cost per acquisition and increased conversion rates by 20%. Completely making these numbers up, but having data kind of helps quantify um, and helps the user or the hiring manager visualize your ideas. And lastly, share an example of an idea of yours that failed. Now, this again is similar to the question we just talked about sharing one of your weaknesses. You want to share something that is here that is relevant to your somewhat relevant or allows you to showcase that hey, an idea of mine did not work. Here's what I learned from it. Here's how I iterated from this learning. And essentially, you want to showcase that you're willing to learn and iterate off of it, but don't share something that's going to end up being a deal breaker of getting you hired. So, kind of again, be true to yourself, use examples that are specific to you, and all the best for your interview. Let me know in the comment section below if any of these questions got showcased, how you answered them. Maybe you answered it in another way. Do let us know in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video.